up and say, oh, give me a book. But if you're passing out money, folk break down the doors.
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I've used this phrase several times, and I think I used it here maybe at some point in time in the past, but I'll use it again today for teaching purposes, that there are no bootleg books in the African American community.
Amen.
You got bootleg DVDs, you got bootleg CDs, am I right about it? I mean, how many websites have you been on or have you heard of that says you get free downloads of books? But how many free websites people stealing people's movies?
Yes.
Watch this for free, and it just came out last Friday.
That's right. Amen.
See, y'all not gonna do me right today. But see, media, you can steal someone's entertainment, but if you steal books, you can't give it away for free.
Amen.
Am I right about this today? Because we aren't a culture of people in this 21st century environment that values language. We don't value reading. We don't value information. I'm not talking about frivolous information. I'm talking about profitable information. And the book that gives us the most profitable information, that's filled with the most important message in the history of mankind, sits on your coffee table.
Yes, it does.
Or maybe it's hidden in your apps on your phone.
Yes.
Come on, talk to me.
Yes.
Maybe it's hidden in all those other magazines and books that are covering it up. Maybe you got Essence and Jet and Vibe and Maxim. Y'all not gonna talk to me. And all these other magazines that cover up the scriptures. But Lord, when we get in trouble, we on our knees.
Yes.
Lord, when we need help, we calling out to God. And God said the book that gives you the wisdom you need to make proper choices in your daily experience, you hardly ever touch it.
Amen. Jesus.
Because we don't understand language. If I were to do a poll in here today and ask you how many of you read a book with at least 75 pages in it over the last 2 years, I wonder what my response would be. I wonder what the response would be. But the challenge is we want to make wise choices, but we don't want to do the things that are necessary to make the wise choices. Look to them and say, you've got to become a reader. You've got to become a reader. I need you to do something from I need you to touch them, poke them, nudge them, tell them you've got to become a reader. Come on, aggravate them for a second. Tell them you've got to become a reader. Come on, you've got to become a reader. You've got to start reading stuff that matters. You've got to start reading stuff that's important. You've got to start reading stuff that enhances your life, that changes your life. You want to have a great marriage. You have no marriage books in your house. You want to raise great children. You have no child raising books in your house. You want to be a successful business person, male or female, but you have no entrepreneurship magazines or books at your disposal. You want to be a great believer, but you have no books. Come on, if you're going to be great in something, but yet you don't invest in the knowledge of the subject matter in which you want to be great, then all you're doing is deceiving yourself.
That's right.
And we have to get out of deception and not think, because see, somebody said Pentecostalism. In Pentecostalism, we think we just going to get it through the anointing. Y'all didn't do me right. That bishop just going to throw it out, and I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. Y'all not going to do me right. And we shout, we pant, we fall out, and we do all of that, and our reservoir is empty.
Amen.
And so when it comes time to make decisions, we're pulling from barrenness, trying to make a wise choice. We're pulling from nothing, trying to make a wise choice. We're pulling from an abstract reservoir that has nothing in it, trying to make a concrete decision that will affect the course of our life. Tell your neighbor, you need knowledge. Tell them again what I said, please.
You need knowledge.
The Bible never says my people are destroyed or perish for lack of shouting. He never says my people are destroyed or perish for a lack of good music. He never said my people are destroyed or perish for a lack of good intentions. He never said my people are destroyed or perishing because they don't look good. You're not talking to me. He never said any of those superficial things. He said my people are destroyed. Come on, finish it for me. For a lack. Come on, say it real loud. Now, where is knowledge found? In books. The very place we avoid like it has the plague. But one of the reasons why we avoid it is because we don't understand the power of language. Somebody say, God is all powerful. You know God is all powerful. That means God can do whatever he want to do, whenever he want to do it.
That's right.
But yet even all powerful has constraints and restrictions.
Amen.
Because see, God is righteous, isn't he? So that means his power is regulated by his righteousness. That means he has the ability to do anything, but because righteousness precedes him, he will only do that which falls within the parameters of righteousness. You got it? Now let's move forward here. Let's make a point. That means God could have chosen any method he wanted to be the primary basis of communication with you, and he chose a book. You missed it. You missed it. It just shot over your head. That means he could have done anything he wanted to do. He could have wrote it in the clouds. He could have drew it on the ground. He could have made his revelation stick in your forehead every morning and it come in by osmosis while you're sleeping. But God chose out of all the thousands of ways that he could have gotten to you his information, he decided to give you a book. Come on, I need somebody to get what I'm saying. I'm going to hang out right there until you understand what God is saying. I could have chosen thousands of options. I could have chosen millions of ways, but I've chosen to give you a book because something supernatural happens when you read. Oh, yeah. You didn't hear what I said. I know that don't sound right. That's so anti-Pentecostal. That's so contrary to 21st century environment. But something supernatural happens when you, somebody shout, read.